fourth installment of the weekly training video. We're going to look at mostly game film from last week. We're going to go back a couple weeks ago and look at some game film from 2 weeks ago as well. Once again, we're going to start off with blindside blocks. We're seeing less, which is good across the state, but we're still, as officials, we're still missing some. And a lot of them are in these blind areas, off-ball situations. So we need to make sure we're looking off-ball, watching keys. Here's one on a kickoff. And this one's not going to be as clear on the screen. We'll see it better with a wide out. There you saw it just a little bit off screen, right there toward the top. You can see the end of it, and you can see not really open hands. He has the hands out in front, but he's really going to lead with that shoulder. Once we get here in the wide view, we can see it a lot better. And right there. You really see him lean in with the shoulder right there. Doesn't really get a whole lot of hands on the body. It's mostly shoulder, as we saw when it was closer. Don't let the follow through fool you. I mean, this is initiated completely with the shoulder. Again, it's off ball. We missed it. Something we need to pick up. Same game, different play, different kickoff. This one, the close-up again, is going to be almost out of view. We'll see it better when we go wider. There you saw the very top of it. Kind of saw the end of it. Player right there, top right corner. Here you're really going to see him. You can already see he's got that shoulder in, and that's really where the brunt of the contact happens, right there with the shoulder. Fender doesn't see it coming. When we go wide here, you can see a little bit better. Right there. So it is forceful. So much so that it really kind of knocks the guy who delivered the blow off balance. See him leaning in with that shoulder. That's where brunt of the contact happens. And again, this one we missed. Off ball on a kickoff. We got to pick those up. This is one we're going to get right. Doesn't look like much of contact, but it meets all the criteria. It's going against the grain. Fender doesn't see it coming. And he's really going to lead with the shoulder and kind of thrust upward and really use no hands at all. You really see, when we slow it down, the thrust upward, which is one of our indicators of blindside block. One guy is going to pick this up, and I think it's a good call. This is one that gives me hope that maybe it's finally trickling down. Here we can see the defender coming in. He's actually going to kind of let off. Not a whole lot of hands. It looks like he starts to get him out of the last minute or last second. But it's not a forceful hit. So I would let that one go. And we did let it go, so it was correct by the officials on that one. Again, it's just not a forceful hit. So that's one that kind of gives me hope that maybe it's finally trickling down. All right, here we're going to get a DPI call. See, don't just slow it down. I think we got the call correct. The call was for an arm grab. You can see he's pretty much got his arm right there. Not let him go up. One problem we do have here, though, is the positioning of the deep guy. We don't want to be running neck to neck with these guys. We want to be out in front, or yeah, in front of them. So we're out of position. It helps us out here, so we kind of get bailed out, and that we still see it. But generally, we want to be in better position than this. The rule on DPI. I have another DPI call. right there. It's not much, but he does get there early. He does get disrupt the pass. Remember in high school, catchability of the ball is not really a factor. This very much a catchable ball. And he gets there early contact. Yeah, it's close, bang bang, you go either way. So, but I would support that as a DPI, especially an obvious one like that. We got collision right there in the middle of the field. Probably want to pick those up if we can. Pick them up as in call it. Alright, this we're going to call a block in the back, and I think we miss it. It was a swing pass, and right at the guy who makes the tackle is going to be the one. Sitting right there. Kind of get a whiff, and the guy actually makes the tackle. It's hard to tell clearly if there's actually contact, but again, the guy makes the tackle. Let's look at some philosophies here. This is the NCAA philosophy on blocking, but I think we can apply it here down at high school level. If a player is illegally blocked or held into making the tackle, no foul should be called unless the action is a personal foul or there's an element of time between the foul and the tackle. Another issue is blocks in the back that occur at or about the same time a runner is being tackled should not be called unless they are in the nature of a personal foul or there's forcible contact that involves player safety. So with those keys in mind, if we go back and look at this play, I think we should have let it go. You see right there, there's not much of a contact, and the guy makes the tackle. Another issue here is the referee is the one that makes this call. And really, the referee's looking through some players. You know, he's on the other side of the field. The wing is right there at the action. The wing probably sees that best. So he's really the one that should be making that call, not the referee. So again, let's keep these philosophies in mind when we're ruling on blocks like that. Alright, weird play here. We have a fake field goal. Breaks the tackle there. We got an ineligible downfield receiver. A lot of times, you got fake field goals. This is actually probably a PAT. Can't remember. But anytime something like that breaks down, we really need to be cognizant, especially the wings. Who is eligible? Who's a lineman? It would be good practice for the deeps to, when they're checking underneath the goalpost, you're checking off, kind of tell each other on your side who's eligible. So if you got 14-21 on your side are eligible, tell the side judge, hey, 14-21 are eligible, and vice versa. That'll help you out when it breaks down like this. And again, wings, we're gonna flag this ineligible receiver. It's a good job of the wings ruling on that. We also have the coaches upset here thinking that this should be a roughing the passer call. I don't think it's that close at all, especially when the quarterback's running like this. You know, they kind of lose some of that protection, but this is pretty bang bang. He wraps up, so we got nothing there. What we do have is we have a coach right there at the numbers arguing. Let's see, we got another coach at the numbers. We got two coaches. Let them vent initially, although we really don't want coaches at the numbers at all yelling at us. The referee, he lets him get off his chest a little bit, sees he's not going to let up, and then drop the flag. Good job. Just let him get it. We really don't want him on this, especially the numbers at all, but you know, let him get that initial off. And once you realize like this, he's going to keep on, go ahead and drop the flag. Alright, we're going to do the same play, different angle. We're going to look at something a little bit different. Here we're going to look at how the wing and the deep rule on it. They do a good job of moving down the sideline. Deep's here moving down the sideline. See the wing here, or deep on the end line, wing along the sideline. Doing a good job of being there. See the ball comes out. We got no catch. Good job of getting there, moving down, moving in position, and being ready to rule on a catch. Or no catch is what it was. Here we're not going to really see what I want to show you at this angle, so let's move to the end zone view and you can see what I want to show. We're going to have a block below the waist behind the play. It doesn't get picked up. Probably the umpire's call on that. So we got shotgun formation, so as soon as that ball snapped, right about now, free blocking zone is now decelerated. And it's going to be right here, off ball again. We really need to maintain our keys. So off ball, we're going to have block below the waist right there. Not much of a hit, but it is illegal, and it did injure the kid. So still need to pick that up. And then as you can see, the kid kind of goes after someone else. After he lays that low hit, you'll see him kind of go after another guy. So again, let's watch our off ball keys and be ready to rule and stuff like that. Alright, this is a tough play that's not really covered in the manual. The referee's going to come in and rule this incomplete. I'm not going to be able to see it on that angle. I really think this needs to be the wings call. Again, the manual doesn't do a good job of explaining this. It's a shotgun formation. Typically in shotgun formation, backward forward pass, when a quarterback swings it off to the side, the referee would take that. This is more of an option play. He's going to run down the line and then kind of pitch it. So here I think it's best to let the wing take this, because the option guy is the wings guy and the referee, you got the quarterback. So if you're trying to rule on forward or backward, your eyes are off the quarterback. So if there's a late hit or something like that on the quarterback, we're not going to see it. Now, this play, nothing, nothing lost, nothing gained. But for future reference, I think this is a play that we're better off letting the wing guy rule and forward backward on that one instead of the referee. Because we want the Y had to really had the quarterback in case he gets blown up. It's a tough play. Alright, this is the last video for the review today, or this week. We're going to have a kick, free kick to the corner here, right on the side. Wing guy's right there to rule on it. So he does a good job. He's in great position. It's hard to tell here what really happens. I mean, we can slow it down. Can't really zoom in or anything, but we can slow it down all we want. It's hard to say from here, but the wing guy's right there. He's in a good view of it. So whatever he says is hard to overrule. Just typically, whether referees, if an official is right or wrong, they're in a position like that, on a close play like that, it's hard to come in and say he was right or wrong. So trust our judgment there. It's close play. We can't really, we can slow it down, zoom in or whatever all we want, but it's going to be hard to see whether or not he was right or wrong. So again, we defer to his judgment. He's in great position to make that call. So we'll let him go there. Alright, that's it for this week. Short video this week. Good luck everyone in Georgia. Hope you're all safe. A lot of bad weather came through this week. And good luck on your games this Friday.